Good evening everyone, and welcome to Chelsea's Christmas Countdown on nutrition, diet and exercise. And today's topic is on cyclic ketogenic diet and the paleo diet, otherwise known as the Paleolithic diet. Now, I've been asked to talk about these and give my opinions from some friends in the health and fitness industry. Now, what is a cyclic ketogenic diet? A cyclic ketogenic diet is a high fat and high protein diet from Sunday night through to Friday afternoon, and a carb loading over the weekend. So if you're feeling like anything during the week that you're craving, write it down in a list and you can have that on your day off on your weekends. Now, why would you do this? You do get quite lean muscle mass where you obviously have more muscle, less fat, very quickly, good results, fast results, and you'll look great. I know that you're thinking, well, what's the downside of that? And I will go into that in just a minute. The Paleolithic diet is the caveman diet, which works on similar terms to what the cyclic ketogenic diet, except it doesn't give you the weekends of your carb loading. So a Paleolithic diet basically is about the Paleolithic times where it's high fat, high protein, but it has more like if your greens in there as well. Any vegetable that was around back in those days you think about, but there's no sort of like root vegetables such as potatoes, sweet potatoes, parsnips, all those sorts of things, but you can have your greens. Other diets that sort of are in the same lines as these are your Atkins diet. Now, we've heard quite a fair bit about your Atkins diet. It was very popular back in the 1980s and 1990s. Again, a very high fat to high protein diet. Now, what does this do? What does it do to the body? It puts you into a ketogenic state, or your body into what you call ketosis, where you basically end up you have no more glycogen stores, so that you are now going to your fat stores as energy. This is great in the short term. You will lose quite a fair bit of fat and not muscle. If you're on an Atkins diet, it's generally for people that aren't exercising, so you will still lose a little bit of muscle as well. But those on a cyclic ketogenic diet, where it is made for people who are doing intense workout regimes, you'll keep your lean muscle mass or even grow some lean muscle mass, and you will also drop some fat. Now, what are the downfalls of these diets? Basically, if you're having the snacks that you can have on the cyclic ketogenic diet, and all three actually are, you know, a beef patty with some cheese, or a piece of steak with some bacon on it, or some bacon on the side. I mean, they sound great. It sounds like, you know, awesome, I can have a pretty cool meal, and I'm on a diet, and I'll lean up, and I will build some muscle, and I'll lose some fat. Yes, you will, but if you think about the other things, if you generally think about bacon and fat, the things that we tend to think about are cholesterol, heart disease, you know, arthritis, diabetes, and in the long term, this is what these diets can cause. The guy who has invented the cyclic ketogenic diet died about 10 years ago or just over 10 years ago. They don't know about what conditions he had, but he did suffer a stroke in his life. He did have a lot of other health concerns. He had a gallbladder problem, and he also had a cysts in his stomach, or ulcers, should I say, in his stomach. Those sorts of diet cause a very acidic environment in our bodies. This causes age, in this whole scheme of things, in the short term, without going right into the reasons how it does this, it means that we age quicker. Okay, so it's causing lots of oxidants in our bodies without having enough oxidants coming in. It also can clog up our bowels, so we'll get constipated, and those sorts of things. So, although they are very, very good at keeping us lean in the long term, the health concerns can be quite detrimental. But short term, if it's something that if you're quite a strong-minded person, then short term it can be very good for your leaning up and your weight loss. The other thing that I'm not too keen on with your cyclic ketogenic diet is your binging on the weekends on your favourite foods. The reason why I don't like this is because it is a lot of people with obesity problems or anorexia or bulimia become quite obsessive and compulsive about their diets, and I just don't see that binging on foods on a weekend is a healthy way to go about it. But that is just purely my opinion. Please guys, if you feel differently about it, I can totally understand that as well. There is a really good alternative. There's a diet out there called Be Lean, Be Clean by a personal trainer over here called James Dugan. Now, I met James Dugan when I first moved here, and this diet is a really, really good alternative to your cyclic ketogenic diets and your Paleolithic diet. Basically, it is lean meats, lots of green vegetables, lots of berries, other vegetables as well, just not as many, but you're still getting those other vegetables in, so you're getting your antioxidants and your really, really nutrient-dense foods like we were talking about before. You also have a small amount of grains in your diet, so your quinoas, those sorts of things. The reasons why, and this also, like, it's got lean meats, so like such as your fish and your chicken and your turkey. My opinion is that this is a much better way of thinking about a Paleolithic diet or a caveman diet. Still has a similar effect on the body without causing the acidic or arachidonic pathways in the body that can potentially lead to high oxidation states and high oxidative state in the body. And you know, when you're getting high amounts of antioxidants from your berries and your greens and your vegetables, you know, obviously you're going to stay young on the inside and on the outside. So that is my opinion on those two diets. I hope I haven't offended anyone. These diets are very touchy subjects. I know a lot of personal trainers do follow them. And please accept my apology if I have offended any of you. I understand that not all of you will agree either. But anyway, there are also other diets such as your blood group diets, your combination diets, you know, your Ayurvedic diets. All of these should be taken in combination, and it depends on the person whether it's going to work or whether it's not going to work. So any questions, any comments, please email me, let me know your thoughts and your feelings, and we'll go from there. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night and take care. Bye for now.